Welcome to midsummer in Scotland. I'm out here on a walk with our baby in a lovely, lovely part outside of Edinburgh, although the weather is certainly not playing along. But anyway, I thought I'll have a small chat with you to talk about something that another dad and I were discussing this week. And that's all about priming your mind. So priming your mind, normally what people think about is if you go and work out, if you get ready for work, get ready for an adventure, so something big that you want to make sure that you show up with the right mindset, you're prepared, you might be expecting pain, you might be expecting nerves, whatever it may be. And it's something that we both said is, kind of normal and we do instinctually anyway. But there's another area in your life that could really benefit from you priming your mind for, and that is coming home. So most people will just, commute home. You've had a busy day at work, and often enough we will still be thinking about work by the time we get home. There might be emails we have to do in the evening. There might be something we have to prepare for the next day, but also conversations that are lingering in our head, as well as maybe thoughts about future projects or whatever else might be on our minds. And we're just expecting to come home and be in a safe environment. And for the people that are awaiting us to understand that we had a busy day and, we just need some downtime now maybe. Well, that's a big mistake, because most often, the people that are waiting you will be excited to see you. They want to spend time with you. They want to see you at your best. But they also want to see you not in work mode. They want to see you as the fun dad that comes home, spends time with them, plays with them, or whatever else it might be. And there's an exercise we could do, which is on our commute home, no matter how short it is, or maybe just when we're wrapping up the workday, to think about dumping everything that's on our mind. So whether that's creating a to-do list or noting down thoughts about the workday, to really let go of that. And when we come home, we arrive in the right space of mind. And coupled with that, I had a thought experiment that I share with a lot of the dads that I talk to. Okay, let's try this one again. Baby's clearly telling me to wrap this up. So the thought experiment is, if you are thinking, in 15-20 years time, your kids are, say, interviewed on a podcast, might have done something, they're famous, whatever it may be, and they're far away from you, and they have 20 to 30 seconds and answer the question, how was your childhood like? Or maybe more specific, maybe you get asked about each of the parents, how was your mum like, how was your dad like? And if they only have, say, 20 to 30 seconds to summarize from the feelings that you gave them, how their childhood was, like, what would you want them to say? What are the words you want your kids to use to describe how you showed up? And I think about this often because I find with the busyness of life, there's often enough a time when we feel stretched, stressed, and we expect the people closest to us to understand that, but actually they don't, and they shouldn't. And if I want my kids to talk about having a fun childhood, a childhood that was filled with great memories, then I need to show up and give that to them every single day. So coming back from work, it's important to make sure that even if I've got work to do afterwards in the evening, that time frame that I have in the afternoon with them, I'm present and show up the way that I want them to remember these moments by. So my invitation to you is to think about what is something you can do on that transition from work to home to make sure that your kids receive you in the right state of mind, and they will remember most days the way that you want them to. Anyway, have a great week.